This is my homeland, Colorado, where I was born. I was 6 years old in this picture. I cut my finger. This is my home, 2619 Cedar Street. My dad had a big tree in the front yard. He was sitting on the stump after they took it down. It's me and my sister when she was pregnant with her first child. It's my dad, mother, and me. My sister Marie, when she was still at home. I guess you know who that is. My mother and beautiful Deb, my first daughter. This is my father in the kitchen. This is my mother and Cindy when she was a little girl. It's another picture in Colorado when we went there to visit. This is Minnie Mouse on one of my Halloween parties. This is up in the mountains somewhere in Colorado. This is my sisters, Marie and Angie, and myself. This is Angie, middle sister. Here we go, cooking raviolis. Riding a horse, and I don't remember where that was. This is me and one of my girlfriends when we were in high school. Joanne. More raviolis. This is a group picture of one of Emily's shows backstage. This is backstage. Emily's getting ready for the show. We're looking on. Having fun with the guys in the band. This is Candace and I in Madison Square Garden, Emily's show. After her show, we posed. This is Megan, Alex's girlfriend, and myself. Alex, Kim, after the show, we're going down to her dressing room. Alex is helping me down the stairs to the back. It's when I first moved in on 39th Street. Me and Michelle. I think that's Michelle. This is Lisa's Doberman and myself. Posing in front of the car. This is my son Michael, handsome guy. More cooking. Did a lot of cooking. This is Frank's Meat Market in out of Pueblo, where I bought all my meat. This is one of my babies. I don't remember which one. Lara, myself, and the kids. It's Sister Francella. I used to work at a Holy Family School. More cooking, pasta. This is up in Gardner. I'm not sure if this is my father or not. It's one of the guys. Me and my sister Angie. I think that's when we were in Colorado. There's Kim, all dressed up for Easter. There's my Lisa. and the birthday party for Kim and Michelle. Used to babysit. This was one of the kids I babysat for when I was 13. 911 remembrance. I did some talking about 911. Nice glass of wine. This is my Uncle Modesto, my mother's brother. I think this was in Mexico. Oh, Deb and Deem and their little family. Mom and Dad. I think is that Dina? That's a beautiful picture of Deb, Deem, and the kids. And their children, Deb's children. Jimmy and Rosie. And there's the group, and Haley and Emma are in that picture. Myself and Dina. And this is her children, Dina's children. And there's Deanie and Melissa, beautiful, black and white, and their family, their dog. This is in Japan, when we travel there. Mike Maffei, he was an opera singer. I love to go listen to him. There's Nan and myself, Michelle's friend and mine. This is how I started my little business with empty tea boxes. Another Colorado picture. I think this is Anik and myself. And there's Deb and myself again. This is when I used to sell amphicats for Bernstein Brothers in Pueblo, Colorado. This is a land to sea vehicle. Used to demonstrate. This is my friend Etta Jones. Used to travel with her. This is when I went to the Super Bowl, Dallas Cowboys in Pittsburgh. Cindy at her ranch or farm in Maine. Another picture of Cindy's farm. Me and Cindy. Why?
Yeah, finally. Nani, the patron, she's tired. She just got her artist off to go to run the European tour to Maroon.
Woo! Did it, Cam, we did it!
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
I think this was in New Orleans, right? This is at my sister's house, Marie. It's my sister Marie and myself. This is my birthday party last year. There's Michael and Kim. Oh, here we go. This is one of the dance routines, varsity drag. And there's Michelle with her pet. Michelle and Kim, one of their little. This was the Irish jig. I make all their costumes, so whatever you see I made. This is Hello Dolly. Deb got her hat kicked off by Michelle when she did the peanut butter jump. Kim is singing in the front. Backstage with Kim. Japan. My father in his big chair. Michael and myself. This is Jeremy, Candace, and myself at one of our parties. Look like I'm really interested in what's going on. That's Candace. This is our friend Tama from New Zealand. My mother and dad and myself. This is Bobby, Angie's first son, and my father. This is my mother. This is a picture of myself in the front and my sister, Marie, and Angie and Johnny, my cousin. This is what at the lake when we used to go skiing, water skiing. I think this was in New Orleans. Picture of Michelle and Marty when they got married. Me and Candace. And there are the girls, Candace, Heather, and Ellie. Candace and myself. Hi, Heather. This is Heather and me having fun. Ellie and me at Jason's wedding. Oh, Andrew and Ojai. I think they're making pizza. There's Ojai and Elliot and Ellie. Beautiful children. Myself and Sue, my best friend. This is when I stood up for her at her wedding. Michael and Anik. There's Kathy, always cooking. Nani. This was at one of Marcus's plays when he was in high school. Out in their backyard by the rose bushes. Oh, aren't we cute? Kim and myself making faces. I think this is Michael's dog with Lisa. This is Tom and myself going to Mexico. Well, it looks like we had a hard night.
It's a Mott Street.
This was at Dawn Seafood. We had a big party when Michelle and I both worked there. Lisa and myself. This was in Italy, I believe. In the Lazio. I did swim in the ocean, believe it or not, and that's Alex. There I'm taking an exercise class in the ocean. See me? There I am, in the water, believe it or not. This is Emily and myself. This is my Uncle Jack and his wife. They lived in San Francisco. Me and Michelle. And this is the group, all of us together. This is my poodle skirt and my saddle shoes doing a jitterbug. New Year's Eve party. I think this is Arturo's. This was Mother's Day at St. Mark's Church in the garden. This is Alex and Emily and myself at the seaport. Alex and I at Marcus's graduation. More pasta. This is my father in the car he was really proud of. This is Neil and Angie, myself and Kim in Denver. It's the kids out in their swimming pool out in the backyard. This is Lair. The kids. This was a picture of the kids when they went, their father was ill. It's Michael and Emily and Lair. This is a picture of a guy in Japan and myself. We ate a lot of food when we were in Europe. It's just a sample of Lisa when she was younger. It's Lisa,
Emily.
Kim, and Emily. This is Lisa and the twins, Jason and Cody and myself. There's Lisa and Chris. Beautiful wedding. Jason, Cole, Cody, myself. This is Jason, his beautiful bride, Christy, and their son, Liam. This is at Cole's tournament of lacrosse. This is Deb and her firstborn, Demas Jr. This is when everybody got together this last summer at Lisa, Mike, Michelle, and me. This is myself, and I think that's Lisa. Looking pretty good. Michelle and myself at a party at Ron's. We did that one day. Famous shot. Say what? Richard and myself. This little baby that I babysat for when I was about 14. This is Deb and myself at Michael's wedding and Kathy. Marion and myself. This was my uncle Lindo, they called him Bear, and his wife Lena. He was picnics. These were two of my best girlfriends in high school. This is Big Angelo, my He'd be my great uncle. He was over 6 foot. This is my grandfather and grandmother, mother's side. Me and Lisa. This is the Freedom Tree down at 911 Memorial. This is all the names of the people that were passed away. This was my mother. Look at that hat. Pretty cool, huh? This was the adobe house that my father made and us by the Buick. There's my mother and father again. Hitting was that fat somebody or other. We were out in the park. Snow out of my window. This is one of our parties. Jeremy, Ofair, Alex, and myself. And Emily got in there too. This is Jean, Mai, and Bailey. This is Cindy's family, her 3 daughters, Ed and John. Christmas at Michael's and Kathy's. This was our Christmas. Anik and her cousin. This is Deepak Chopra when we went to his convention with Emily and Kim. Group picture.
At Michael and Kathy's wedding.
I think this is Michael and Kathy's wedding, yeah. This is New Orleans with a mime. He made me mime with him. That was fun. Lisa's house at Christmas, I think that was December, in the park, Bryan Park. This was at Jason's, I think his rehearsal dinner. And there I am gambling, my first love. That's it.